Hello everyone, this
Hello.
is Papa Yankee and
FLX.
FLX.
I'm back.
He's back. We had a lot of FLX or Riot messages last time on Twitch, and basically we didn't want to create a riot, so here he is with his magnificent beard. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
How are you doing,
Fine.
FLX?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Today I'm gonna crush the AI.
You're gonna crush the AI because
Yes.
I heard that some people had difficulties to crush the AI in Medium.
Yes. So I'm making a show to show you how it's done.
Yeah, maybe most of people know who you are, but can you explain what you're doing at
Yes.
Eugene Systems?
So I'm game designer at Eugene Systems. I'm working on game balance, game mechanics, unit selection, that kind of thing. So if anything is unbalanced, it's my fault.
It's basically your fault.
Yeah.
We can pull the beard too, or do.
Don't do that.
I won't do that. Okay, okay. I won't do that to someone who is so into warfare and who is about to crush the AI, as I understand. Okay, so we'll just start with a couple of news from the beta. We spent some time, and as you could have seen, we have published 3 updates from Monday, because to improve the game, the beta stability, because some players were experiencing crashes and stuff, which is unfortunately pretty normal in the beta, but still we're here and we're still working on more updates that are going to come. We read all your messages on the forums. We try to answer everything, and here it is. So today we were supposed to show you some new stuff that we are going to publish in the beta in the coming days. Maybe we can't say weeks now.
No, it's imminent.
It's imminent. It's just after soon level, but the version wasn't stable enough. So we were thinking maybe just we could watch Felix crush the AI and see how it's done.
Yep. So I'm gonna play the third armor today because we haven't shown it yet. So for those who didn't play the beta yet, it's an armored division, which means there are a lot of tanks in it, much less infantry and support, especially planes. The economy of this division is starts really low and increase really fast. So 150 is about the best. I think it's the best economy in the game.
Yeah, even the Panzerlehr, which is really strong in phase C, is around 140, 144.
150
right?
As well. It's
150.
the same.
Oh.
And but 65 is the lowest. So it's a very characterized division with this economy. And I'm gonna show you how it's done, because today I'm trying to play mostly with Strats light tanks, because in phase A you are expected to be weak by your opponent, but I'm trying to be aggressive with some Strats. So we'll see how it goes. But that's one good strategy. However, I've still put a single Sherman in my deck just in case, in case I need something a bit heavier.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. We have people saying that we have microphone echoes because our 2 microphones like really each other, so they're communicating. So I'm going to switch off my microphone.
Okay.
And we're going to share.
Let's share. So.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us? I hope you can hear us properly.
All right.
Okay. So what you built your battle group. What's the story of this division?
It's the third armored division, so we picked it among the fourth and second because of the variety of the material of the vehicles they had. What makes it interesting is that all the transport, the infantry are half tracks, so except this one for the engineer leader. But everything you bring on the battlefield has an MG on it. And today we're gonna play on the map Pointe du Hoc. So this half track will be really helpful because you can be easily flanked through all the edge rows, and I'm gonna use them to secure my sides and secure my flanks rapidly if needed. Okay, so let's move to the.
So yeah, it's very weak in phase A, so that means you will have to be really careful.
Yes, but I'm gonna be mobile.
Oh, you're gonna use the mobile style.
Yes, you can't be everywhere at once, but you can move really fast from one place to another with this division. That's what's interesting.
Okay, so we are about to start a 30-minute match.
Yes.
Try to be gentle.
Yes.
Yeah. For once.
So we are playing against the medium AI because I don't want to start too early with the hard AI and talk in English at the same time. But I really like the AI. I think it's great. We have really improved it since the Wargame series.
Yeah.
It's this AI doesn't cheat at all. It doesn't know anything a player wouldn't know, so it's a great achievement from the AI team. So big up for them.
Yeah, and you're going to show.
Yes.
You're not going to be really, respectful with this AI tonight.
It's a little baby, and I'm gonna crush it.
Oh. So we have a question about from Kiyaru, who is asking, will there be any balance change during the beta? Actually, yes.
Yes.
Because first, because we are gonna. Are you?
1 second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the window.
Yeah, we. There is a riot out there. But because we are gonna add new divisions. First of all.
Yes, and we are gonna continue the support of the existing one. We are gonna make modifications based on the feedbacks of the players.
Yeah.
For the moment, we didn't change anything because it was too early. People were still learning how to play. We have seen emerging strategies. For instance, I think it's Tiga yesterday who came up with a new strategy with the Luftlander. So we wait a bit to see how people manage to play, to invent new strategies, and then with more divisions, we will start to balance everything together more and more. Until release and after release.
Obviously, I don't remember how many balance patch we did on Red Dragon, but
we basically never stopped to balance the game all along its lifespan. So I think it's been for 2 years or 1 year and a half, and I don't count the number of patches.
So we are in the deployment phase?
Yes, so we are the Americans and Scottish infantry repelling a German invasion of Normandy.
We have a lot of edge rows here.
Yes.
So we won't use the word edge rows. I want to use the word bocage tonight.
Okay, so this is a bocage.
Oh, this is a bocage.
All right. As you may know, this map is a historical photography we've used to make the map.
Yeah, it's
for instance the little castle that is here is in fact it's a ruined castle in real life in this place, but it's here even to almost to the house. We are precise almost to the house. And here is the Point du Hoc, the famous
yeah.
Point du Hoc, where the Rangers landed here after a very strong bombardment.
Have you ever been here?
No, but
There?
no.
Oh, never.
No.
I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see me here. No.
Oh
not,
yeah.
Not around time.
This is Papa Yankee here,
Woo!
shooting in a bush.
Yeah. So we have another question. Yeah. So we say that there will be more divisions coming before the release of the game, but we also add maps.
Yes.
In the coming months, we will regularly publish new content and obviously balance and obviously work on more stability, etc., etc. So you're going to deploy your weak phase A, your mobile phase A.
Weak yet mobile phase A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put one or two units in the middle for the moment, just to keep the front line from advancing. It's just for the show, in order to not to present a weak middle.
Your showman.
Yeah, and my main attack will be here. I'm gonna hold this city and use my tanks to push from here and from here around the bocage. And once I have secured this line of majors, if I manage to do it,
Bocage. I prefer
sorry,
bocage.
I'm gonna switch back to the middle, where I will certainly be in difficulty because of the low number of troops I would have sent here, and we'll see. We'll adapt. We cannot predict the future. There is no plan that leads to the battle.
We have a question about map editor. Actually, we are working on modding tools that should have been released in beta version earlier this week. But we encountered some stability issues. We weren't sure 100% that the modding tool would be stable enough, so we preferred not to use them and keep them a couple of days more to make sure that the experience was the best. But concerning the map editor, we at the moment we don't plan to release one for a very simple reason. It's just that to make these tools is really complicated. To make tools that are usable by players, it's really complicated. So that's really not our questions.
Yes. So what I do, I see I'm playing during the weekend and in the evening. You might face me or be in my team from time to time. Before the beginning of the match, I already give all my orders to my units. I'm pressing Shift button in order to show you that. So green orders are unloaded position orders. Blue are move fast orders. So I'm gonna put, this is a jeep with a light MG. So I'm gonna use this jeep just to keep the front in this place. Send my recon somewhere around. I'm gonna unload my half track here. Send back the half track in the middle in order to, I can already shift my order, for instance. So half tracks, they unload there. I shift my move and it goes there. Then they go there. And
do you plan to release to deploy tanks during the battle? Because we have a lot of bocage.
Yes.
Here
I have some. Look at that. This is a command strat.
Okay.
The ghost, because the battle hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
So I have a command strat, which is a light tank, but it will improve the morale and effectiveness of every troops around it. It's elite, so the area the area around it will be big. And this is M8 Scott. This is a mobile assault gun with a short 75 that will be really helpful against infantry, 80 guns, that kind of thing. And also it has a 50 cal MG on the top, so it's a very good fire support.
Or against infantry mostly?
Yes, against infantry and vehicles, it's okay against half tracks, that kind of things. And for the AT duty, the heavy AT duty, for the moment, I will rely on my guys, on my rifles, on my armed rifles. As you can see, we have now the guys inside the transport, and when they unload, they will disappear. If you put back some guys in there, they will reappear inside. So that's one visual features we've brought to the game. Here.
Yeah, we're still working on some improvements.
Yes.
We can't talk a lot about it because we're still testing them.
Yes.
It's pretty simple, but the game will continue to evolve. We had some interesting suggestions from players, and also
Yeah. This is my command strat. You can you see all the antennas here. That's how you see that it's a command strat.
And when you zoom out, you have the
Yes. Yeah, there is a star when you zoom out, but sometimes when you is it okay? I thought I took the wrong unit, and that was okay. Contact. When you see an enemy first, you don't know what it is. So you have the shape of unit. It is blackened out. So here I've spotted this was a Kubelwagen. This is a Kubelwagen. Those are Opel Blitz trucks. So there is two sections of infantry and one section of command infantry there. So I'm gonna need my half track there as planned to repel this assault, because the single jeep won't be enough. Contact.
So when you click, we can see the little target. Most of RTS players know what it means. So basically, you're saying this is a hunt mode, a move and attack mode.
Yes.
That means that the unit will move there, and if it encounters an enemy, we start to shoot.
Yes. Okay. I've missed something. Oh, this is not good. Someone changed my.
Will you be able to crush the AI with me talking to you all the time?
Yes, but without the reverse button binded like
what
it should. I'm not gonna option. I'm just have to face.
Oh yes, because it's my account, so you're gonna change the.
Where did you put the reverse button? reverse. Spread. Auto cover.
Do you think someone moved a button just for you to lose
Reverse.
against the AI?
Who put that on J? That's better.
And call artillery.
I'm gonna do that with the mouse. Okay. So now
that was really interesting.
that costed me a tank. So smoke. I need smoke in front of my.
Yeah. Why are you using smoke?
Because this is the Boiter Firefly.
Oh yeah, it appears in phase A.
This is the Boiter Firefly in phase A, so I need to cover my strat. I'm gonna move the strat here in order to shoot at the SDKFZ.
So the smoke prevents the Boiter Firefly to shoot.
It blocks the line of sight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set trap if it moves toward me. I need another tank here. Right. If it moves toward me, damn it.
Oh.
Cut the line of sight, please. Yes. Okay, done.
You're lucky.
No.
You're not that lucky.
Okay. So change of plan. The Firefly is here, so there is a lot of points invested here, and it will be very hard to push. So I'm gonna switch my attack there. Okay. So this vehicle is destroyed. An old fire. My anti-tank gun will be laying here in ambush. And now
you're waiting for the Boiter Firefly? Or
I'm gonna let it
just in case
come to me if needed. So we're losing. Am I gonna lose against the AI?
You promised a victory.
I promised a victory, yes. So My recon unit here is well hidden. I've ordered it to hold fire. You can see that with the little sign here. It's I don't know, don't fire. It's an arrow. It's a crossed arrow. But now they are detected. But maybe with the help, no, I don't think they will survive. So it's time. Recon destroyed. It's dead. But here comes the support. So right in time. Now I have suppressed these guys. I'm gonna use it there. I need with tanks. I need to use the biggest line of sight as possible because the grenadier come back here. So this is an armored car. This is dead armored car. Now.
But the front line didn't move, so
there are other units. I know there are other units there.
Yeah.
Okay, time to progress here. Move. I need more infantry. You have to think it in advance because my troops that I just called will spawn here, and it will take them, I don't know, I would say 2 minutes before coming before being where I called them. I'm gonna move there. I'm using a lot of move and attack order. This is a very helpful order that will that tells the units to move and stop to engage as soon as it spots an enemy and as soon as there is an enemy at range of its weapon. So I'm here. As I said, the Boiter Firefly is here, so what I'm gonna do is push harder on this side where it is not. I've moved my 80 guns because, as I said, the AI doesn't shit, but it remembers where your unit was, and if it had a mortar in this place, it would have shot on the old position of my gun. So I moved it a bit, just like a player would do. This is an 80 gun. This is not good. I'm using it here. So what is it? This is a 20mm. Ah, lost my mortar. This is really bad. Okay. It's. Okay.
I thought you wanted to crush the AI FLX tonight.
As I said, my economy is weak in phase A, so my rush.
It's always the fault of the economy.
Yes, it's the economy, traders, that kind of things. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Now I have my support. My half tracks are really good at support. Compared to the German infantry, which usually brings I don't know, 1 or 2 MG42, it's a really damn. That's what unfortunate as well. Which is a very good MG. Will you let me alone? So I have. Oh, I forgot.
It's really aggressive, the AI, especially in phase. I always felt in phase A. Of course. Phase A, it's really aggressive.
It has to be because it has to be.
Oh, that's your friend.
So now I'm moving back my 80 guns.
Will you have the good line of sight here?
Maybe not. So this 80 gun bothered me a lot. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order this plane. This plane is special. Rosie the Rocketeer. It's a recon. A recon plane, but a recon plane with. Okay, here it is. I let it move forward, and now I'm finishing it with my 80 infantry. If they manage to hit, please.
So you can destroy a Boiter Firefly. Everybody was telling that it was impossible.
Is it? Is it the? Yes, this is the Steam version. So recently we have spotted that Firefly didn't had the ULMG, so we removed it. Also, English didn't use their 50 cal on German, so we removed the 50 cal on it as well. So now it is a very specialized unit, specialized in anti-tank duty. So it's a bit weaker than it used to.
We have a question on the stream. So someone is asking what is a circle around the unit. So I suppose it's around commanding units.
Yes. If it's a commanding unit, for instance, this one, you have a command circle which bring buffs to your units. And I've just spotted a bug, since we can see this circle even when the unit disappears. So
what, a bug in the beta?
I'm
shocked.
Soon corrected.
Yeah, we are releasing.
Oh right, this 80 gun is en route. Oh, so I've lost another 80 gun.
People say that the Boiter Firefly was OP, was too strong, but we also had a comment on the Jumbo.
Yes. In fact, there are two things.
I let you focus on your game
yes.
if you want.
I'm trying to win. We have a +1, but once again, not thanks to me, thanks to my allies. I don't have 80 anymore, but have.
It's not really strong in doesn't have a strong armor. Should be should be a piece of cake. No? But it doesn't have any ammo.
Can you stop? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, following back. So.
Oh, you capture a beef panzer.
It's captured. Yes, it was heavily stressed, and I had infantry next to it. So it surrendered to my troops. The crew bailed out and surrendered. So it's
So the commanding units, because we saw
yes.
What is it? What this circle is doing actually?
It's bringing a buff to my units. I'm gonna make an example here. So I bring back, while losing a lot of troops doing so. I bring back the guy here. So here the command unit is in the transport, so it doesn't give any boost, but once I unload it, up the circle appears, and it will soon die if I don't do anything. The circle appears, and all units around it gained a star of veterancy.
That means it's more accurate.
They will be deadlier,
less stressed.
Yes, they will resist to stress. They will be better fighter all around in many characteristics. So it's phase B, and I have planes. No, not money.
And about the Jumbo, because we didn't answer about the Jumbo.
So the Jumbo, yes, it was indeed a bit not expensive enough compared to the ability. So we've improved a bit. We've increased a bit the price.
You mean in a coming patch?
Yes, in a patch that it's already done on my side. So
it will be balanced.
It will be
basically
a bit pretty soon. And but what people criticize most of the time is not especially the fact that the Jumbo is too strong, because you, for instance, if you put a single unit in a phase, it will be strong, but you cannot use it a lot. But what people criticized was more units being available too early, or that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, why is the Boiter Firefly in phase A?
But it's super expensive.
And not in phase B. There are sometimes gameplay reasons, because, for instance, in the 12 SS you have Panthers in The AI is completely crushing the Luftland. The Luftland is very. I'm finishing what I'm saying. Then I talk
the
about
jumbo.
the
What
jumbo.
is it?
So concerning the jumbo and the Firefly. In fact, come here. This is a
really
bomber. I just lost N8 again. As I told you, the AI remembers. I didn't move this time. Maybe I wouldn't have time to react anyway, but my gun wasn't visible anymore when the plane came up.
So the AI just took a guess about it fired at the last known
fired
position.
the last possible position, based in fact on the front line and on the units it saw, just like a player does. So it works really well.
But you don't want to talk about the jumbo.
Yes. So the jumbo and the Firefly. Yes. Why the Firefly in phase A for the 12SS? Because they have Panthers tanks. So if we wanted to bring this unit that had been captured historically, so we wanted to show it. But if it was mixed up, there was a single captured. So if we mixed it up with more numerous Panthers, you would never have picked this unit. So it's better to put it in phase A. We keep it in phase A for that reason, but we also use historical feedbacks from the player they gave us to make it a bit less. A bit weaker, because it was too strong in phase A. So we're using we removed the HE round because the high explosive round was rare at that time for the English. So how would the German have supplied in a very rare shell that even the English they didn't have in good quantity. So we remove that. Come here. Yes. Okay. This one is it. As you have seen, I had an anti-aircraft here, which pressed the unit, allowing my P-47 to survive. So the anti-aircraft are mostly defensive tools, allowing you to maintain your air superiority, and the enemy planes was shot down, or maybe not. I didn't look at the action.
I didn't look at it.
But he could have, if he would have been destroyed, it would have been with my.
With another plane, not with DCA.
Yes, thanks to my plane and not thanks to the AA alone.
That's what
DCA
Alexis
is not an English word. That means défense contre avion. This is the French word for AA.
Oh yeah, I said DCA. I did not. Yeah, the défense contre avion.
Yes, in the bocage.
In the bocage. Yeah, so that's what they explain.
Look at that. These guys are throwing grenades at the open top half tracks. So it's not very effective, but you can try to fight open top vehicles with infantry, even when they have emptied their AT weapon. They throw grenade at vehicles. If they are open top like that, a grenade can enter the vehicle and destroy them. That's crush wreck. And if it's an enclosed top, however, you will not be able to deal any damage to it. So, yeah.
No, concerning anti-air, Alexis last time explained that it was more like a shield, and
yes,
and
the shield and the sword. That's the image we're using, because that's also pretty realistic, because at that time you downing a plane with anti-aircraft only was really not effective. And when you know that, for instance, next to the bridges in Holland, when during Market Garden the German put about 20 AA guns next to a bridge to defend it, and sometimes they didn't manage to
even hit.
Yes, to hit. The recon planes can fly. It's really the anti-aircraft in World War II was really not an effective tool. It was, but it was stressful, because when you play for instance a bomber pilot or something like that, you had huge numbers of flak impact around you.
Yeah.
They didn't hit you especially,
But you could hear and feel what
you could hear and feel. That was really stressful. The German used zeroing on the plane path, the bomber path, in order to I'm gonna destroy this gun and to help my ally. This Wolverine was in a bad position, so now it should be safe. The AI is resupplying me. So yes,
that's very kind.
anti-aircraft is not effective as long as you don't attack something near it. It has a rather large range of suppressing. For instance, this Beaufort shot the plane up to this location. I finally found those guys. Time to make a little strafe, and then.
So what's happening here? Because we were so into
anti-air. I'm being really defensive because I can't easily talk and play at the same time. But I'm holding my ground. This is about the half of the map. The AI here is doing a good job. So we have a victory in 9 minutes. I will keep it that way for the moment. Talk about the game instead.
Can we zoom in a bit just to see what's happening?
What do you want to see?
Everything.
Everything. I'm the eye of the Mordor. All right.
That's the best shot we could show here.
Do we have the debug? No. Maybe. I could have.
You're too used to work with our internal tools where you can.
Yes, we have no faux tools that could have been useful to show a lot of things.
We have a question again.
Look at the
yeah. Sorry.
So it's shooting rather far up to here. My planes. I called my planes too late, so he won't catch up with it. But if the planes came in another plane this time, I will get it. So my plane plus my anti-aircraft will make it flee. It will be stressed. Okay, it's falling back. Now my plane is making a maneuver behind it.
Maybe you could follow.
Yes.
Our plane.
Our plane.
Is
and it will destroy it really fast. And
I like to do that. I'm not I'm not sure I would be good in competition because I like zooming a lot on my unit. So.
And as you can see, this is 20 millimeter. The tracer is too narrow to be a 40 or a 37 millimeter. So I did fly above the AA. So it was a small one, so it didn't damage my plane a lot, but it was stressed. So in case of fighter-to-fighter combat, my plane would have been in a very bad shape, in a very bad position to win this fight. And
so will there be a powerful heavy?
Talking about the Jumbo, let's make something.
Oh, Jumbo.
I'm talking, but I had about 700 points.
It's really not an easy exercise to play and talk at the same time, especially with me asking a lot of questions.
Yes.
And I'm kicking you. You can't see that, but I'm kicking you.
Yes. So what was I saying? Yes, about anti-aircraft. So it's not an effective tool to destroy planes. It's a good tool to stress them, to turn the air war to your advantage. It's also a good tool to repel bombers, especially fighter bombers. So one Beaufort is not enough. But if I put 2 here, I will start to create a no-go zone for their planes, because fighter bombers will come, be stressed, move back, so I'm protected, and I will be able to. No, this is a Panther. This is not a good thing. Let's call the aircraft to the help of them.
You can queue orders when you're deploying your units.
There was Panther Grenadier here.
We have a question
yes,
from
I can queue order. For instance, let's say I want to move my tank here, or move an attack here, hunt here to, in case there is an enemy. Then there is a Panther here. I want to cross this section really fast. I shift my order. When I press shift, you can see my order. I press shift. I give a move order up there. Then I give another move and attack, and this plane will be dead in a second, because that was a real bad move. You see?
But that's something you can do in the deployment phase too. You started.
Yes,
you did it.
Especially, I did it in the deployment phase. I ordered my half track to unload here and there, and then to move fast here. Now, another thing, interesting thing, as you have seen, my plane is attacking the enemy plane on its own. This is a fighter bomber, so it's not really good at that.
It's not meant to.
I should bring a Mustang with me. Oh, this one is a Henschel. This is...
Yeah, it has armor piercing, right?
I'm putting in slow motion. This thing is nasty. This is a 75mm 80 guns. I don't know how they fixed it under the plane, but this is basically an automatic tank gun under a plane. So here I made it fall back thanks to my aircraft. So I certainly saved one of my units here, but I really love this unit. It's really nasty, and there are 2 20mm gun, 2 13mm gun in addition.
And slow motion is always cool.
Slow motion is cool.
We could do the entire Twitch like this.
Nope.
And play.
We wouldn't. Oh, what do we have? Panther.
Yeah.
I have Stuart here. I must move it back rapidly.
Jumbo.
I have my aircraft is gonna stress it.
Oof.
Then I can move. I will try to do something good. I will try to show some gameplay. My infantry is there. I'm gonna break in as well.
You have
This tank. If it comes close, this is gonna be very, very deadly. So what I'm gonna do? He doesn't come. He doesn't come. So I wanted to offer it this unit as a bait. Show it, make it take the turn, fire first, then move my tank. What I'm gonna do instead, this is dangerous, so I'm gonna wait for the infantry to come here. These guys. Yes, there are people there. So if okay, it is fixed. So he's gonna be using his tanks to fire on my infantry, and while the tank is busy shooting there, I will bring my infantry.
You have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes. I will bring my infantry through the edge row and fire
The bocage.
through the bocage and fire. As you can see, I'm using move and attack order. Let's move. Both at the same time, and it cannot escape. What? Yes. One of them was forced to score a side shot. These guys shot it from the side. Here it would have been a frontal shot, so it would have had much better survival chances. But with 2 sections at the same time, well spread out at close range, it had to be a massacre.
It was a nice move.
So, what can we do next? Let's bring some big
you have
toys.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes, they won't come in time. So
You could have shown some off-map artillery,
off-map artillery
but
as well. Wow, we can
we'll
send off-map artillery anywhere.
just for fun.
Just for the fun. So let's move. So as you can see, we didn't crush the AI. My ally did crush the other AI. The Luftlande, this was the 12 SS in front of me. The Luftlande is a division that is rather weak at the moment, but in addition to being weak, it is in fact rather hard to play. You have to mix a lot of good weaponry in order to be effective, and you cannot just rush forward with it. So, contrary to, for instance, my division, as you have seen, is rather easy to handle. You have a lot of tank. You can lose a lot of tank. I have a huge economy in the final phase, so I could bring a lot of tank. It's a bit too late now, but I could bring a lot of tank and do that. With the Luftlande, it's not very weak per se, but it's harder to master. Once you master it, when you make good use of the anti-tank planes I showed earlier, with good use of your Panzerschreck units, which are short-ranged but very effective infantry, you can make it work much better than at least this is our objective, but you can make it as powerful as any other division in the game. So I would say it's not a beginner. 11 seconds. That would be too short.
That would be really too short, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
last this is a Messerschmitt that we renamed.
Ooh.
And we have won.
But
that
you
was
didn't
not
crush
that
the
was
AI.
that was not glorious at all. But at least I didn't lose.
What are we seeing here? Can you
Yes.
explain this the final screen, the end of the game?
This is the final
screens?
screen saying I am.
Yeah, this
super-
one I think I'm pretty got it.
Yes. No, I think your is reddish with things making defeat or something like that.
That's
No.
not true. I managed to win and crush the
So,
AI in a...
This
crush.
panel is about telling you how good or how disastrous you are, and it's
So here, basically,
it's
you
a sum
rock.
up. It's a sum up.
Here you rock.
Yeah, I'm good. This is not Japan. The wrong color. So then we have the scores, the conquest points shared between the people, the number of kills and losses we made. So as you can see, the AI in front of us lost a lot, and the AI with me, this is a 15 Scottish division, infantry division. So it made a very good score, which pushed a lot, while I made a good score but stayed defensive while answering your numerous questions.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah.
We have this. I really love this history panel because it's the story of the game. You have the timestamp on the left,
Okay.
and it tells you which unit killed of which player, killed what unit of what player, and you can rewind or replay the history of the game. I love to talk in the chat with friends or through TeamSpeak and look at one moment where one of your units scored 10 kills at a time. I remember one game with the developers who first discovered the off-map artillery. He was playing infantry division, and the opponent dropped an off-map artillery on his deployment column, and I think he lost about everything in a few seconds. So there was a huge list of off-map artillery destroying everything here.
But what kind of units did they have? Because most of the time when I'm using off-map artillery, most of the time I'm mostly using for stress, and I prepare units to after the salvo.
You attack
after because
suppressing. Yes, but this was during the VIP beta, and this was the most heaviest artillery in the game, dropped on skinny trucks. that were instantly destroyed. This was a huge loss for him. So this was his first game, and since I hope he has improved a bit, because that was a rough first experience.
We have a question from Captains. He has
hello, Captains.
Does FLX smoke? Of course he used smoke. We saw it earlier.
I smoke, but only with my mortars.
Yeah, that was obviously you weren't paying attention, Captains.
If it's relative to the voice, that's more about whiskey than smoking.
You mean water and orange juice?
No. I'm being waited by my colleagues right after this Twitch to
have orange juice.
To have orange juice. And
yeah, everybody trusts me here.
Finally, I'm gonna speak a bit about those. This is basically the same as history, but a bit more focused on the player. So these are my kills, which one of my units made what kill. There is no timestamp. This is more about how effective each unit was, and the losses are the opposite. Which unit dealt the most damage to me. So as you can see, this Panther destroyed... What? I lost my OP. Damn. I didn't see that. One Jumbo, one observation post Sherman. So it was a nasty foe. The Focke-Wulf here, G1, G is the fighter. No, it's a bomber version. So it destroyed one AT gun, 2 half tracks, 1 infantry section, that kind of thing. So it's once again another tool to remember, to revisit, review, replay the game through some statistics, and I really like it. I think it's cool to talk about it with the people who play the game.
Don't show this.
Yes, this is a war chat. Beware.
Yeah, it can be a dangerous place.
Yes, especially now that we are in World War II.
You can show everything you want. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we're done. Maybe I can show the division.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
So ask question. We can.
We have a lot of waiting question. We can't answer everything. For example, the question when the players will get the new divisions and the map.
That's your part
of the game. We will reveal the dates soon, because no, the divisions will be released soon, and the dates will be imminent.
Okay,
that's a different level. There are questions about languages we're gonna add. For the moment, we will just add Chinese for the moment. But I heard that with the modding tools, you will be able to add your own language. So
yes, we've used the help of the community with Worgen 3 as well to help us translate the game in various languages.
Yeah,
we are always open to that kind of thing, and with the mod tools, it will be even easier. And I don't know, maybe if people made a super mod traduction, we can put it right into the game if they want, of course. If that's the kind of thing we can do.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing we can do. Absolutely. But for the moment, we're really focusing on basically completing and polishing the game. So we'll just add a Chinese because.
I'm reading the question. Do you say what you say? I will answer the balance question and gameplay question later. If you
later.
No, after you.
After me. Oh, okay.
So dates. Announcement is imminent and release soon.
Yeah, that's not the other way around.
Okay. I get to the question I've been asked. So, will any allied division get heavy AA? Yes. As you have seen with the German, for the moment, the Luftland is classified as a airborne division. But it's an infantry division, to be true, because they never jumped. Well, the third jump, but not the Luftland. And depending of the type of division, you will have more anti-aircraft or planes. So airborne oriented division with airborne orientation have more planes. They rely mostly on planes to do the anti-aircraft duty.
Okay.
So as you can see, there are only 4 cards of air, while being 7 of planes. The
third armored?
The third armored has quite a lot of anti-aircraft. The M15 is a good unit. The M16 is really cheap for the suppression it does, and the damage as well.
Okay.
Because if you bring your plane close to that kind of thing, it will really hurt. And on the contrary, you have very few planes. There are other divisions, the infantry divisions, the pure infantry divisions, that will maybe soon imminently be announced.
Yeah, announced is imminent. We have how many divisions we will have at the end of the game, when the game will be released?
18. We have 18 divisions that we made for now, and at the release it will be 18.
Yeah.
That was the maximum we could do without making them very similar. Because a restricted number of divisions fought in the Normandy battle, but some of them were they were just the same. I think the second Panzer Division Das Reich was there, and is very similar to the 12s. So we've decided to put the 12s. Usually we base on our choice on variety of material of vehicles, because the Wirbelwind here was field tested in the 12th division, Dalton SS. So we picked this one because this vehicle is cool. This is a flak fueling gun on a Panzer IV chassis. So it's cool. Why make 2 exact same division when you could make one that has more tools? So
I think some players for the experience, for the role play, I would say,
yes, but
will be happy. But
there are 2 things.
Yeah.
First, in the campaign, we represent, we make campaign divisions that represent the exact division that was there at the time. Since we have the 12th SS, we can make the second SS, for instance. This is easy to do. We create a new division just for the solo play. And secondly, if this is just a small modification, we have the mod tools coming that will allow players to create their own division. So if someone wants to make the second SS, for instance, he will be able to change the picture of the sigil of the, I think it's a sigil. What's the name in English? I don't remember. But the blason, the image. Sigil, I think it's a sigil. But the commander face, it will be able to change the description and history of the commander. It will be able to change everything: the number of slots, the number of activation points, the type of units in it, etc.
Okay.
All right.
So I think we're pretty done for tonight. We could have lasted like 2 more hours, but the problem is we want to keep some. We won't reveal everything tonight.
Yes, more Twitch to come, and and soon imminently announced new things.
Imminently, yeah, and I don't think there will be one next week, but maybe. But we will keep you guys posted. Don't hesitate to go on our forums. On our blog we just published a very interesting article about the suppression mechanism.
Shouldn't hit the table.
Oh, shouldn't hit the table. Yeah, because it hurts your ears.
Yeah.
So I think this is it.
One last question. I'm being told. Can you add an option to give a queued command when placing units after the game started? For example, I always want to unload infantry directly, not waiting for the truck to appear. Oh, you mean?
Doesn't want.
I'm not certain.
I wasn't sure about this question because
if you want to unload directly, there is.
You click on U.
There is an unload command. You bind it to U key. So
yeah.
You can directly unload it at start. I don't understand the question.
Send directly the infantry, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you mean unload then send the infantry? No, that's not possible because the infantry is inside the truck.
Yeah.
So that would create more problems that it solves, in my opinion. It would be very difficult to do.
Have to stop the 2 times table.
Yes, stop hitting that poor table.
Yeah. So. This was the last one for tonight.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, FLX.
Next time.